Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It is Super Bowl savings. And I don't care who wins as long as the numbers that are in my box win.
Oh, you did Super Bowl squares?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I
Hey,
did.
everyone.
It's so funny. It was the snowmobile Christmas party night, and one of the guys had it. So I took 2 boxes, and then was it last week or the week? It was 2 weeks out. So 2 weeks ago, John was like, we need to go get the numbers. We need to go. And he was like so obsessive. And I'm like, it had snowed that day. I didn't want to go out. He was so like, we have to go. So we go because this guy's a staple in that restaurant. And of course we go in and he's like, Donna, here's your numbers. I'm like, okay. So John's on the couch, sitting in his chair, actually sitting in my chair. Oh my God. More and more I go into the living room and he's in my spot. I'm like, whoa. And today I finally had to ask him, why are you in my seat all the time? He's like, your seat sits you up straight. And when you lay back, it's not a ditch in your back. And I'm like, listen, when I want to buy this, I said to you, are you ready to give up your chair so we can have matching chairs? He's like, no, mine's great. I don't want to get rid of mine. And now I'm like, get out of my chair.
I know that's right. You got to go.
Get out.
You're being evicted.
Get out. So anyway, he's sitting in my chair next to the fireplace, and I wrote out the numbers, and I'm like, here you go. And I kissed him on the head, and I said, good luck. I don't care if your team wins or not. I just hope our number comes through.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that'll be a nice winning if it does. I was so tempted. I think it was one of my colleagues, her kid is in dance, and I was like, should I do it? And then I was like, I didn't budget for this, and it was like $50. And I was like,
you know what? I had money set aside because it was the snowmobile Christmas party. So instead of buying a raffle, I put it like same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You already have money set aside.
So hi everybody.
Let me say hi. They were chatting it up. Started at like 6:48. Hey Latrice, Lake and Bacon, Jen O. Hey Debbie Knight, Beck. Say with Judy. Hey Judy, great live last night.
Oh, really good live. Thank you for keeping me company while I worked. Love it.
Hey, Kaylee and Wendy. Wendy says, screw the Super Bowl. She's here with us, as are the rest of you.
Hi, Jeno.
Okay, let's see. Who else? Let me keep scrolling. Hey, Bobby. Jessica Cutler. How you feeling, Jessica? Don't forget Kitten halftime. Did you mean Kendrick?
No, I think that there's a Puppy Bowl in between.
Oh, I just saw. Okay, Gold Puppy Bowl. Yeah,
there's a Puppy Bowl. Yeah. I actually had to ask who had the halftime show, and then Vinny told me. I go, I don't know who they are. I'm not interested.
Oh, he has got some great music. So I'm not going to see it tonight, but I'll see the replay.
You'll catch it on YouTube.
Hi, Gretchen and Misha and Joe. And let's see. Hi, Jean and Amy M. Hi, Evelyn. Hey, Laura. Laura rang that bell today.
Well, we got to talk about that. Good job.
She rang the bell. But she put the correction in the chat. Hey, Melissa E. Look, wait. Jessica said, wait. Jessica says, Andrew, I'm fine. I got fluids and came home. Okay. That is good, Jess. Let's see. Donna's time traveling in her DeLorean. That's funny.
And it's true. There's a DeLorean sitting in the garage. So could you imagine if I can do that? Oh, we'd be so smart. We'd be so smart.
Hey, Bev. Hey, Sylvia. And Yvette. Donna B, I sent you an email. I don't know if you saw it yet. Hey, Lisa. And Debbie G. Charity. Hi, Tina V. Same, Donna. No clue who those people are.
Can I tell you that I went to bed? I couldn't fall asleep last night. So I literally, because my boys did hip hop when they were younger. I'll tell you this. My boys did hip hop because they loved NSYNC, right? Back in the day. And so I love to watch NSYNC at Madison Square Garden. And then I am a huge Aerosmith head. So I went and watched the Super Bowl halftime show from 2001 with Nelly, Mary J. Blige, NSYNC, Britney, and Aerosmith. And I literally went to bed dreaming. And then I'm like, I wonder who's playing in the halftime. And they tell me, I'm like, I know nobody.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Hi, Yvette.
Yeah, Donna's got the clicker tonight, you guys. Ooh,
I know, and I never do it.
It's you see, I try to like click on every single comment. It's like it is.
Yeah, but you take it so fast, I can't read them.
Yeah.
You gotta go slower so that the old people can actually see it. Hi, Aim. How are you? Oh my gosh.
Amy M. A. I drooled.
I'm probably sure that when I go to watch it, I will I will know a couple of the songs. I probably will.
I drooled Usher as well, Kaylee.
Oh, especially young Usher. Oh,
he is drool. No, I like him older and more refined. Yes, ma'am.
So did everybody have a good week? I did do my Sunday video. So if you were enjoying the where it all began, I start today's video off with the $25 to get you back in or to invite newbies to it and to go back to the basics of where it all began. And this is going to lead me into segueing into, Andrew, what I kind of said to you before we began. Because one of the topics of conversation, I had this, I think a lot, to the point where Lisa's here. Lisa's going to be able to validate everything I say because she's probably going to be like, I heard it already. I don't want to hear it again.
Sorry,
lately, you remember the statue of the thinker, right? Wasn't there a statue of the thinker? Did I talk to you? I feel like that is what I channel. I feel like I'm always thinking. I feel like my brain is always going. So yesterday, Lisa and I were chatting because for some reason, I procrastinated this week, and I'm going to get into that. I procrastinated this week. Don't let me forget to tell you guys this. I procrastinated. I had an amazing, oh my God moment yesterday, and it's all regarding finances. But while I had that oh my God moment, something popped into my head. And this is I had to write it down because I knew I wasn't going to remember it. So Lisa put the thought into my head is, when you know better, you do better. Okay. Maya Angelou. Okay. And then I went on to, I used to love her. I just wanted to hug her. I could listen to her voice forever. And then I don't know if there was, I swear everything that's coming to me lately is things that I think I need to know and then tell you. So I want to know this. What do people do that don't know that we exist? Like, what? Let's see if I can rephrase that. Before you guys found the savings and budget community, you didn't know it existed. But now that you know, and it's gotten you so much more ahead and actually made every single one of us that much more smarter, where are the other, like, how do we get the message out to the others? I'm leaving stuff out. Andra?
No, it's perfect because what I was telling you is I was randomly watching cooking videos and I was watching cooking videos and a random budgeter, I think it was Baddies and Budgets, Jasmine, who's huge now, right? Doing very well. And I was like, oh, what's this? And then all of a sudden I found you and I found several other budgeters. And I'm like, there's a community of people that can help me do this. And that was my my experience. Jesus, what, you watched the Super Bowl before you found us? Is that what you're saying? Lisa said we floundered and tried to budget as best we could. Yes.
Right. So it's like I took a step back and I go, what are those people doing? Like, okay, so we're gonna. Jesus is here, so I really have an important question for him. Oh, so important. And this question has to do with that wow factor that happened to me yesterday. Okay. I'm gonna take a step back for a second, and I'm gonna go back to that affirmation from this week where it says, I forgive myself for my past money mistakes. It's amazing how this week is coming full circle. Mm-hmm. I forgive myself for my past money mistakes. Well, I left you guys last week saying I might take $10,000 from the HELOC and put it towards the building, right? To start paying that down, because Anne-Marie was on last week, and if you take $10,000, it knocks out $70-something thousand worth of interest. Okay. Passionate time. I'm so passionate right now.
You're so passionate. The heat is brewing up in you.
It really is. It comes out of me like a volcano. Okay. I procrastinated all week on that. Do I, don't I? Ran the numbers, checked the online banking, looked what the per diem was. Do I, don't I? Will it change my end date? I wanted to be finished by December of this year. I was like going back and forth, and I didn't get it done before Friday. By closing of Friday, I didn't get it done. So I sat here yesterday and I went through every single document from that building, every single document. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at it. Now, I'm going to give myself a little grace because the building was being built based on my $125,000 HELOC, right? But the projected cost of that building was $200,000. I only had $125,000. So I was working with a bank to get me to that $200,000 number. That was the summer of TJ's wedding. So here I am working. They want to build this building. My men want to build this building. Has to go up this year. This building has to go up. Now I am the one that's like, where am I getting this financing from? I'm sitting here, I'm doing that. Then I've got wedding stuff and I'm saving for a wedding. And then I've got to find, like, all that's going on at one time. Now, we live in small town rural America. My sister happens to work at that, or did work at this bank. So financing was really just over the phone. What do you need, Donna? Okay. Signatures on paper were met in the back field on the hood of the car, right? And all I could think about was this. 125, I've got to clear up my 125 because that's for my house. And I need the building to have it separate. So I needed to have them two separate. So that's all I wanted. I had tunnel vision. So here I am. For the past, September was a year. So whatever we're into now, September plus whatever this many months is. I'm not paying attention. And I'm thinking we have a mortgage on that. Yesterday, I sat here and went through every single document, every single one of them. And I'm grinding my teeth. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, something's not adding up, because now I'm focused. And I go, principal, interest, charges, total. Where's the escrow? And then I start going, now I've got a whole pile of my payments, right? Because I print out and I keep the confirmation number because I do online. So that forced me to go back to look at the loan documents. I look at it and it says, pay on HELOC. I go, HELOC? And I'm sitting here going, is that a HELOC? behind me? Is that a freaking HELOC? And I start having like heart palpitations.
Right.
I'm not amortized. I'm because of this. Let me explain. I don't have online accessibility. I have a loan payment portal, right? So I've been going onto a portal, paying that note every month. Even though the note was 18, I was always paying 2. So I called the bank yesterday. Of course, the bank's not open. It goes to a servicing. First person at servicing says, I can't help you. I go, okay, I'm never happy with the first phone call. So what do? I dial another number because you're always going to find someone that will go the next step for you. Don't give up. So I dial it again. And the girl says, oh, what can I do for you? I said, I have questions in regards to my loan. Can you please go over it? She goes, yeah. She goes, I go, is this a HELOC? She goes, no, it's a BLOC. It's a business line of credit. I go, okay.
Okay.
Yep. So I go, okay, I'm okay now. I'm really okay, right? So I literally did the happy dance yesterday because I now have to figure out when I'm done, or Jesus, is Jesus here? Because I really want to ask this question to Jesus.
And he's nervous, so he hopes he can help.
Okay. Jesus, I am working on my velocity, right? Even though I'm working on my velocity and I'm the building is a business lock, right? So a business line of credit. Do I still take 10 from there, put it to the HELOC, or do I leave them both going, finish mine, tackle that one? But I don't think I tackle the business. I think from there, I go to TJ's mortgage and I tackle the mortgage because it's amortized versus, and then, so I was going to do it, me, the building, TJ. Now remember this, my name, my husband's name, and my son's name is on all 3 loans. My family is very tight. We're very close. We are a village. There's nothing that my husband and I won't do for our kids, and vice versa for our family. Like I got 2 really good boys, men. They're not boys, they're men. So I was going to come my house, the business, TJ. But since this is a line of credit, do I go for the mortgage? I'm like this. Okay, so I'm going to sit back and wait because that was.
Can I ask you a clarifying question? You are going to finish your HELOC first. Then you're thinking, okay, what is the best way to go next?
Yes, ma'am. Do I go business line or do I go mortgage?
I'm spitballing, but I'm thinking the other mortgage and then let's see.
I'm thinking that too because now that I know that the business is a HELOC.
Yes, Jesus. She has a BLOC on the building, but there is another mortgage on the other home.
So there's only one mortgage left because my mortgage got
in the HELOC. Yep.
In the HELOC. And I didn't do my update yet. And I don't mind updating on the live because not everybody comes back and watches the live. So I don't mind doing a secondary targeting debt video.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you that on Friday, I did take that. I had the 2,000 from the January Save to Sink. Took that 2,000, it went into the bank. 15 went to the HELOC. 5 went to the Bank of America 0%. And I know he's probably gonna say, why didn't you just dump everything into the, and I probably could have, but it's not too late. I am at, so right now, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you, and I'll share my screen. I'm gonna present. Lot going on.
Is the mortgage personal and building BLOC? Just you make sure.
Is the mortgage personal and the building a BLOC? Yes, but all 3 names are on every property. Okay, so this week I'm going to go back one. This week, if you look at line 10 is where my cursor is. In not even 1 month's time, I literally dumped the kitchen sink at this, and that's my favorite phrase right now. I went from 104,941 to 55,941. As of yesterday, if you look down here, right? Let me get rid of that. If you look down here where my cursor is, February 8th, my interest is at 307 at 1226 per diem. So it's like, it's excitable, but now my question is, do I stay doing the BLOC, the HELOC, and do I take that 10 that I was going to use from the mortgage and then do that mortgage? I was going to work on the mortgage numbers yesterday, did not get a chance to do that. Holy moly. I threw the kitchen sink at this. So now the only, I did. And if you look down here, line 24 says the January into February save to sink. So what I'm doing in column B is the extras that I will then bring into the cells to do the math. Now, the only extras that I see coming is John still working on the coins. Once John is done with the coins, I will have $2,000 to now throw into here. But just using the $6,000 without the extra 2 from the save to sink, my first official payment, which will be March, will be will be line number 11, 50,000. So this is March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, without the extra $2,000 a month from the save to sink.
So can I think I have 2 questions because you added a lot in here.
Go ahead.
Number 1, we're still working on the fact that you're not pulling any expenses out. You're doing that. You're funding that separately.
Right.
And number 2, you made sure your formulas didn't keep including those other things you dumped in, right? Your
right.
formulas.
Exactly.
Okay.
I cleaned up every formula.
Okay.
And the only thing that I do is change it when I need to change it. But if you did the math, from the 55,941 and just took 6 off and added 3, you're going to have these numbers correct by using a regular calculator.
Wow.
So, I know.
Yeah, let me hold on, Donna. Y'all, she has been, listen, she took what we worked on that took us like whatever couple hours, and then we've talked about it again, but she put a whole lot more work into this, you guys.
I eat, drink, sleep numbers since the night that we stayed up until midnight.
Yeah.
I am thinking every possibility. I literally still have a 4-year goal to finish up this 50. The building has 194, and I think TJ's house has more than 194. I think it's like 196. So just look at my projections, right? And that's a totally different. So when I'm done with mine, they're $6,000, right? If TJ's paying $2,000 on his mortgage, that's now going to go to $8,000 being put towards a $95,000 debt. Then when that mortgage is done, that's 6, 2, and then the 2 that I usually put in for the, not me, we put in for the mortgage for the building is now going to be 6, 8, 10. I have a 4-year goal, 4-year, with maybe a month or 2, not like with the whoops-a-daisies coming in.
So Jesus says, and I can see where he's coming from. He said he just doesn't feel comfortable mixing personal and business. I know it might not be what you wanted to hear. That's just how he feels.
Okay, but let's just take this. It's a business line of credit, but all three. Okay, so Donna, John, TJ are on it. I don't understand what you mean by don't mix. It's all the same people.
I guess I would be thinking, do you have an LLC set up over here for the name of that business, and you have all that going through like a business, that way if something were to happen with the business, they don't come after you guys personally, they go after the business. That's my that's my main question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then I think let me see what he says, if he had any other concerns. Oh, then he says, I'll say that about this to you, Donna. You are grasping, you are very wise, and actually you are grasping velocity banking at lightning speed. What you decided to do, I know, is the right move for you. Lisa agrees. Yeah.
Well, Lisa, okay, so here's the truth. I talked to Andra. They know my ins and outs. Anne-Marie, and I'm sure she loves football, so I'm sure Anne-Marie's not showing up tonight. Anne-Marie, very smart woman when it came to numbers and her mortgage. Really, really smart. Mama Bear, I bounce things off for her. And Lisa, I've got amazing people surrounding me that I can throw things off of left and right. Like, I'm going to give you, like, I get something so, I walk away from having conversations with every one of you, even on a Sunday night chat, and you guys make me think. But see, I'm going to say this. I have always been that 10 steps ahead person. I tell you all the time, in my profession as a police officer, I was always role playing. What if, what if, what if? And I still project the what ifs in this.
Yeah, you do. Anne-Marie says she's at a Super Bowl party at her friend's house, but she'd rather be watching the live.
I knew she's a football girl. I knew it. I know my girls.
So Jen O has a question. If you don't mind her asking, which one would you be able to pay off quicker?
Okay, so this is exactly what I had said. Mine is almost done.
Yeah.
Mine's coming, and once mine is done, I'm going to take 2 months off from attacking the others because I want to replenish. I do. I want to replenish my sinking funds, and that's it. I want 2 months of replenishing my sinking funds.
Yeah, because you'll have Haggerty coming up again after that. Like you'll have.
That's it.
Yep.
And then. But then I'm going to be projected because I'm really doing well with the sinking funds being 12 months. But I will tell you this. I do miss that there's not, and I talk about this all the time, a welding one, hair care, like the Chewy one, maybe the Amazon one, Amazon Prime comes. But I think that I'm going to be fine with dumping into this whole thing. And if I gotta cut back a month with the 2K from the sinking funds, so be it.
Yeah.
I still have an amazing projection.
Yeah, you do. Lisa,
go ahead.
Lisa recommends, and I co-sign your HELOC, which we knew you're working on anyway, going to finish. Then TJ's mortgage, and then the building BLOC. Then Jen O asks, I mean, she's asking between TJ's mortgage or the business, the BLOC. Which one would you be able to pay out faster between those two?
Oh, they're almost equal amounts of money, but because the business is a line of credit
already,
I would rather hit the mortgage because it's amortized.
Right.
But I did not get a chance to do the amortized calculator based on, like, I wanted to play with those numbers. I wanted to see the loan amount with the original loan date and the amount of the loan. And I want, because last week we showed this, I want to know how much. I know I'm gonna torture myself, but I want to go back to the original date, place, and time and amount, and I'm going to torture myself with how many years are we into his mortgage, because it's our investment also.
Mm-hmm.
How much did I pay in interest?
Yeah,
I know that it's
I'm not
torture
gonna.
me.
I'm not gonna do that with mine. I am not gonna think about the last couple of years that I feel like I've wasted because there ain't nothing I can do right now. I gotta just.
I need to know.
Yeah, I don't.
I need to know because honestly, if I know and you see, and this is me paying it forward. You see what happened to me, you're not going to let it happen to you.
No. Yeah. No. For sure.
Not you, but them, like
Yeah.
everyone.
Right.
So the reason the numbers are important. It's a lesson learned. I need the upside my head. I need my Italian grandmother to smack me and say, "Stunad." But like I said, I'm going to give myself grace. And even though I'm okay with this happening to me, right? I'm going to take it. And you all know enough about me that I'll take it. I'll take the blow. I'll take the hit. I'll do it. I'll do it so that I can protect others. And by me doing this or learning this lesson, my boys are not going to learn this lesson. I am in my head creating that wealth for them, that generational wealth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Wendy also agrees. Misha, we're all on the same page. Our recommendation to you. Jen O says definitely TJ's mortgage first, then would it be what I would do? Oh,
But
Lisa
see,
gave a profile update. Thank you, Lisa.
TJ's mortgage was only a 20-year.
Oh,
In fact, I could probably log in and find out exactly what date I took that.
he
Yeah,
says
you read it, and I'm going to do it.
between you and Christy, you're going to put banks out of business.
That's why John said they're going to put a hit out on me.
Kentucky girl. So Sylvia says, thanks to yours and Andrew's debt confessions, I sat down and really looked at what few debts I have. I will have 32,500 paid off from February to September this year. Okay, girl. And my mortgage paid off in 4 to 30 years? No. I will have, and my mortgage paid off in 4. So it was a 30-year mortgage and you're going to have it paid off in 4. I think that's what you're saying. Can you confirm that or deny? Because that's amazing if you're saying 4 years. 4 out of 30? Girl. Look, I can't wait to get to mine. You guys, oh, I'm going to have such a story. I'm going to have a testimony. Woo. I just got warm. I can't take my shirt off because I don't have another shirt on.
I just, that was Jason. Jason's with his littles tonight, so he says he can't make it. So I just wanted to reply to him. So he knows he's missed. Okay. I want to go to, oh, thank God. All right. TJ's mortgage.
Yeah,
Hold on.
exciting. You guys are awesome. They're all giving Sylvia some. We're giving her a virtual high five.
I am okay. So TJ's loan was. Does it? Can you pull up the calculated.net and go to the amortization calculator? All right. So TJ's loan was for $230.
Well, let me get in there though. Hold on.
No, I know. I'm going to write it down, and then they can hear me. $230. It was I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna be pissed. It was refinanced on.
Oh Lord.
August 18th. Yes. Okay. Stupid, right? His mortgage was refinanced on August 18th, 2021. But what I did was this. I know. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you why we did this. If it was taken out in 21, he had gotten his original mortgage in 13. We took it out so that he can have a little bit of monies, but we knocked it from a 30 to a 20. But in the grand scheme of life, since he had it for 8 years, I messed up, and I want to throw the F-bomb at myself.
It's okay.
Okay.
Again, we didn't know better, so we couldn't do better.
Okay. So
All
when
right.
you go into
Home
amortization, go ahead.
price was
230. I'm gonna switch screens now, okay, guys? And we're gonna do some math together. Let's
down
take this
payment.
out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to bring in the calculator. Okay. Oh dear Lord, I'm gonna have a heart attack here. J. All right. So it was for 200. Can you all see this? I'll make it bigger, as big as I can. All right, let's do some math here. 230,000, and it was for 20 years. And the interest rate is 2.875, and that's another reason why I did it. It was to drop. I think I dropped 3%. But really, what? 2.875. Okay. All right. So we're talking. What did I say? It was August 18, 2021. So August 21. Oh, God help me. All right. So really, we're 4 years into it. Well, no, 3.5, right? Is it 3.5? August 21 to 22 is 1 year, 23, 24. So we're at 3.5 years. So 3.5 years in. Oh my God. And his loan balance is 197,629.15 as of today.
So between 43 and 45 months?
Yeah, between 42 and 43, I would think. Right? 629. 42 and yeah, 42. It's right about the 42. So basically, that's a lot of well, it tells me what I've paid in interest, right? Last year alone, he paid $5,800. Oh God, help us all. Thank you, Bev. Okay, so now we're at if I made an extra payment this year, we made one extra payment of $10,000, right? If I took that, and I did that in March. Let's just calculate it. That's going to only save him $7,400 in interest. Is that because he's further out than the?
Trying to look. It's a lot of numbers.
I know. About 9K in 13 years. It's telling me now that I'm thinking we should change these numbers to the exact numbers right now and what is left on the term.
Yeah,
what do you guys think?
Because he has it going because you're already several years into it? I'm not sure.
Yes. With an extra payment, the loan will be paid off in 18 years, 11 months, and it was a 20-year to begin with. And I would say with 10,000 down right now, see 285, but it's calculating. See, this is why I needed.
Oh, change your loan start date because you're already into this. Like you're not brand new at 230 right now. See where
That's
it's like
loan start date was, okay, so loan
here.
start date I said was August 18, 2021. So let's change that to 2021.
Total interest. Total extra payment. Extra one-time pay. I mean, I guess if
I
you
don't.
kept,
Shh. I'm lost. I'm truly lost. I really would have to sit here and play with numbers and figure things out.
you can add the month and date where it's oh yeah, I saw that Sylvia, because we're not new right today, not in February. Jesus says total paid in 42 months. What is the total paid?
I think the total interest paid so far is 60. No, could it have been?
16-0 Eagles. Thanks for the update.
Oh, I haven't heard John yell.
What are you trying to do right now?
I was just looking to see how much, if I took 10 and dumped it into here, how much I would save in interest.
Well, let's look at the schedule. Now you got to go down to where we're going to do it at in the March of 25, and let's look at what it does after. You're trying to just see the total though, right? The total savings.
Well, the first month, so right now we are, let's go down to, we're in,
You were like
we're
at
in
42.
right here. We're at 43, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're at 43. And we just put 10,000 down. Look at line 44.
Yeah, and it's not really different.
And the interest payment is higher.
No, it's from 475 to 448.
Right.
I mean, it's lower, but yeah, I don't know. You put me on the spot here with this math.
Right. But see, this is what I wanted to do yesterday. So just know that I'm going to be printing this stuff out. You guys were talking about highlighters on Friday night. I am going to be looking at this because do I take 10 now or do I just wait till November, December and hit this hard in January?
Shar says, I've been listening so much and I'm so happy that you keep saying things over and over. I think I am understanding and getting it.
Hey, Jesus, I don't know why your comment's getting erased. Anybody? Well, one of the moderators hit it by accident.
I like your idea about adding today as the start date. Yeah, exactly. Essentially, you're paying a year of the mortgage, hence the $5,800 in interest saved. Essentially, you're paying a year of the mortgage. Oh, with the $10,000 payment? Oh, okay. Let's go to the end of the schedule. Maybe the schedule shortened up. I'm not
It
sure.
did. Look at it. Look at right here. With an extra payment, your loan will be paid off in 19 years.
The loan will be, and 5765 is saved. Will be paid off in 19 years. It's still 19 years though.
But
And it was 20. Yeah, I wanted to go see the schedule.
right, but
Scroll back up.
we're at
year 19. So yeah, I bet once you do that 10,000 and you throw another 10,000, that'll really like move the needle. Can you do one more? Oh yeah, do one more. Add the little plus sign below it. Yeah, keep that one 10 in March, and then do another, that little blue. Yep. Do another 10,000. Maybe you're gonna do it like in January of 26 or like later, or whenever you think you could do it. You got to change the date too, next to it. When do you think you could? Okay, October. And then, yeah, calculate. Let's see what happens. Oh, then it's only, okay, but wow, that is a lot of interest saved. Then it says 18 years.
You know what? I'm gonna study this once it's printed out. I'm gonna study it, and I'm gonna go from the beginning of it, and then I'm gonna throw it into our spreadsheet, and then I'm going to be able to work those numbers, and then I'm going to start our spreadsheet as of January 2026 and see how many months from there. I mean, here, you know what? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let me stop sharing this. Let's just look. I do have a spreadsheet for TJ. So let's get that up and running.
The only problem I found with the calculator is it doesn't always calculate the principal only payment and adds the interest. Like if it's a regular payment, 52,971 is the total paid in 42 months. 52,000. Where did you, was that in the calculator on the right hand side under the chart?
I have it up still. Tell me what they're saying.
You go back and I'll read, but I can't look at your screen too and read. So
go ahead.
You pull it up. Does something say 52,971 is the total paid in the 42 months? I didn't see that, but is it there somewhere?
No, I don't see that.
Bev said not here. Wait, what is Bev talking about? Oh, essentially you're paying a year of the mortgage, hence the $5,800 in interest saved. Not here. Fix your years. Melissa says fix your years. It's not 20 years. The years
yes,
is what you had. No,
hold on. I'm gonna share again.
Well, Melissa is saying what you were saying. Should you just take it where it's at today? You could do it that way too. Like change your loan amount for what it is starting today.
Okay, so loan amount is the 197.
But we changed it to August of 21, so it should have still calculated if it's a proper calculator.
But now we're not at 20 years still. So we're really at 3.5 out of it. So was that 16.5, right? 16,
yeah,
17, right. So 16. So we'll make it 17, right? We'll give ourselves grace.
And then just
I'm gonna take this out.
Change the loan start date.
I'm gonna take this out. And loan start date will be today, and the year will be 2025.
No, I did the monthly payment amount times 42 months.
Okay, so let's see, calculate.
Oh, thanks, Bev. Okay. Meaning you didn't block the comment. Got it, because you're a moderator.
Total of 204 payments. If I went the term of the loan, I would be paying $250,000 versus 230 that I took the loan. Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Yeah, your interest.
$2 in interest. So because my loan amount, my interest rate is 2.87. My interest is not as high as I think it is.
Right, but to see the difference, you'd have to just put in your total numbers of what they were to get the cost. And then when you play with this, then you can subtract to see what the difference would be between your 2 different or 3 different plans.
Right. And the loan payoff date would be 2042. So really what I want to show you guys now is this. Let's remove that and let's bring back our spreadsheet. Oh, dear Lord. I'm not kidding you. God is probably saying, Donna, zipper your lip. I'm tired of hearing you. Okay, hold on. I need to share. Oh, goodness, I keep hitting the wrong thing. All right, let's go. Share screen. All right. Okay, now, this is raw. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that you can actually see it, okay? I'm getting messages. All right. Jason says all is good. He'll see us in the next one. All right. The mortgage one is really just for me to know, what did I actually spend? What did we? And when I say I, it's my home village. All right. So I'm not going to start this in. All right. Even if I was to say this was the numbers, right? Because my high and low are always going to be the same because I'm not taking out withdrawals.
Right.
Now, follow me on this one. I'm going to be done paying off mine. So there's that $6,000 that comes into here, right? And then I'm going to add the 2 that he pays for his mortgage. So now we're up to 8, right? Now, if we're up to that, I'm just going to minimize just one time. With that, we're down here to 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 months. 26 months. And who's to say that I don't throw one more in there? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the 2 for myself just so I can keep my stuff going. But this is with throwing 8 at it. So this is going to be done in 26 months. And I've already had a conversation with TJ, and I said to him, once I start this, anything you've got, I want you to throw at me. He said, all right, Ma, no problem. And then when I'm done with this, it's almost the same numbers, right? So I'm going to take this 8, and then pretend this is the building. And we change this to 10 now because we got the 8 from there, and then we got the 2 that we normally pay on the building. Look, like I'm within the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 months. So do you understand why I have a 4-year plan?
Oh, yeah.
I have a 4-year plan. And you know, there's going to be, like, TJ might have a few months that are better than the other. Or, you know, it happens, and I might not. It might be 4.5 years. But there's a projection there. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing screens because I think that we killed it enough, right? We definitely killed it enough. And I'd like to see what everybody has to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Debbie's saying the same thing about working forward and not from the past we best. But I know you're trying to see those totals of like what it was. But obviously you can look at your loan documents too from the account.
Right.
Wendy tried
I
doing
just want to do it for my own math. I just want to know it.
Yeah. Wendy, you tried doing this calculator, but your mortgage is all inclusive. So it doesn't bring up the correct payment info. Mine does the same thing, but if you have anything going into escrow, it doesn't include that amount because it isn't included in paying off the mortgage. So it is accurate in that regard. I have a budget on my computer. Oh, I think I missed something.
All right, so when I'm thinking this is, if I could get mine done, if I can, if possible, if I could be done by October, November, right? October, November, I want to take at least 2 months off, take those funds, sink them back into sinking funds so that I'm a year ahead, and then tackle the mortgage January or February of 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a deep breath for a second. I want to look at the comments, and I want to know, how do you feel about everything that I threw at you? Because I came in like a freight train. I did. I know I did. You know, I jokingly say that, you know, I always go back to the storybook story of the little train that could. And I know I bring that in through the years. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can, and you pick up momentum.
Right.
I want to know, what did you take away from the last 30 minutes? And I'm going to sit back and I want to read your comments. And drink my coffee, and then I don't want to sleep tonight. Okay.
Hey, great information. All this information is good to know. I think it's amazing information. All the information from you ladies is inspiring. I want to remind Wendy and maybe anyone else that was looking at the velocity banking as an option, remembering if you put your mortgage into the HELOC, there's no more, escrow separately. So you'll have to make sure that you're taking care of your homeowners and your taxes.
Which is exactly why I put out the year, and I have to tell you that I've already had to update February, and then I had to update April. So if I find that there's projection bills that are coming in, I'm putting sticky notes in here so that I can then add them, and then I will be ready in 26. But if you've been following me, you know that May, August, and September are going to be huge months for me. And, who knows? I might have to take money out of the HELOC to cover. As of right now, that is exactly why every single one of my videos almost seems monotonous, because I'm putting $50 a day away for the 5K, right? Mm-hmm. And when that 5K is done, what's coming right behind it? The 100 envelope challenge, because I need 10K in September.
Isn't the Fantastic spreadsheet also available on her site?
I don't know. I think there was this spreadsheet was designed by yours truly over here. This one right here. She and I sat here that night and we did all the math.
Hey, Zip. Zippy's easy to tell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this URL into the link. I haven't looked here, but maybe it's there too. But I wanted to make sure you guys had it just in case. And then I will put the sanitized one that we made into my Google Drive, and I'll drop that. So just give me.
I don't think that's ready to be out there yet. I think there was some critiquing that needed to be worked out on.
Well, the only problem is that people will have to know what to change, and if you don't know how to do Excel, then me giving it to you is not going to help you if you don't know what you're doing.
I think we need to have a lesson on that. I don't think that should be dropped yet.
Yeah, because then it's like, oh, you gave me the wrong stuff. No. Maybe you didn't know how to use it.
I think honestly, we're going to talk about that. Andrew's got a lot on her plate right now, but that's going to come to the table within the next couple of months.
Let me jot it down.
I just remember that if you were to begin this journey, and we talk about this every week also, you can't quit on it. There's no quitting allowed. Because you gotta take into effect take into an account that, like Andrew was just saying, there's no more escrow. So that money that was being put towards your escrow, you're now dumping towards that balance of that HELOC. You still got to come up with this escrow. You still got to come up with your taxes, your insurance, and anything else. You've got to be prepared for those things. And I that's why I think that it's so important. I'm trying to be as transparent with this journey as possible, so that I don't leave anything out, and that you're not like, it's not rose-colored glasses. This is hard work.
I was just going to reiterate that as well, Jesus, just as a reminder too, and he typed it, I'll just say it as well. Remembering if you decide to do velocity banking, yep, thank you. Whether it's your a BLOC, a HELOC, a PLOC for your personal line of credit, the idea is that you're dumping everything into it, okay, whatever you put into it to pay things off, and then you withdraw like it's your checking account, the things that you need for your expenses, so that your daily balance is a lower daily balance. So just remember that's how it's designed. Donna's not exactly, she's tinkering around with it, right? So just
remember this. Donna's one way in. Donna's not pulling out.
Yes.
Donna's one way in because her mortgage payment was so high. And then once I was able to wipe out that mortgage payment, that then became the payment for the HELOC. So I'm a little different, not totally different. I'm a little different. My funds are one way in. I'm not pulling. I might pull if something happens.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have an emergency envelope anymore. I have an emergency challenge. But when that challenge is complete, that's going into the HELOC. So everything that we've taught ourselves or we've learned or we've been repetitious with our savings and our sinking fund envelopes, that changes. That changes. Now, two things. I said last week, I gave you guys homework. I gave you guys homework and I said, I wanted you to write down your income, right? I had it on a sticky note. I wanted you to write down, and I didn't want to know your numbers. I wanted you to write down your expenses. Then I wanted you to write down your loans and your credit cards, right? And then in my video this week, I gave you all a free printable. Can I just see in the comments who grabbed this printable and who did their numbers?
Let's see what they say. You guys, I told Donna before we came on, oops, I forgot to do my homework, but I'm going to do it. Because I have to track everything and put a reminder in my...
What was that word?
You heard me. I have to track.
Loud and proud.
I got to track it and have my phone and my calendar tell me to do things. Or I forget. Oh, look, a lot of people did it. Okay,
I'm not done writing. I'm writing every day. I'm writing it. So let me see this. Okay, getting it and doing it are two different questions. So if you got it, did you do it? If you did it, say, I did it. I need to see it.
So Debbie got it and did the numbers. Michelle and I did, then we did one for both. Okay. Yeah, Jessica, you definitely had an emergency. Robin did the numbers just on paper.
I'm going to ask a personal question, right? But you don't have to answer this. Did you have a cash flow? Because if not, if you go over to Fantastic, she will teach you how to get a cash flow.
Yes, she will.
Just say cash flow. Hi, Symphony. How are you? Just say cash flow. Yes, I'm thinking Robin's got a cash flow. And if you don't, and you don't feel like letting us know that, that's okay too. But just know you can get there. I can't get you there. And it's not where my forte is. But just know that you can go over to Fantastic and she's got methods to get you a cash flow.
And that's exactly why I decided to work on the Toyota next, because the payment is higher and I wanted to have more cash flow to throw at the other debts.
Okay. I don't care if you're $5 over in a cash flow. Like even if you've got a positive of $1.
Yes.
That's better than being at a negative. And like I said, listen, we've all been there sometime or another, right? Where you do it. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You're not alone. you're not the only one that's ever happened to. Just know that there are tools out there for you to get a positive. God, I'm loving this. Okay, now this sheet that I gave you guys, make another copy. Look at it. Do it again. Doodle on it. Scratch on it. I don't care. Track it 100 times. Own it. I'm not kidding you. It's a method that works. So the other day I said to Andra, when I first started thinking about the velocity thing, right? I knew I had a HELOC, but I just wanted to do. I swear to God, sometimes I think the way I want to be in depth in knowledge, I went looking for HELOCs just to see what their interest rate was. I knew what mine was. I want to know if there were lower ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, I quickly went on one, and you know how computers automatically fill in? I hit a button and my number and name went out there. Well, every day I'm getting spammed, right? Every day. But my phone blocks it, but my house doesn't. So my house is sent to my cell phone. My house rings once, it comes to here, my phone blocks it. And every day I'm like, they're killing me, right? Since I did that, wait, you're showing them?
I can't even show it, but yeah, I have so many voicemails. Hi, this is Jennifer from the underwriting department. Jennifer calls me from all the different states.
But what happened? I said to Andrew the other night, you're not going to believe this. Holy moly. Andrew, is there a way that maybe you can find it while I tell them about it, and maybe you can present? Rocket Mortgage, Rocket Loans, Rocket whatever it is.
Oh, I had it too.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, hang on.
Guys, this is so important. Pay attention. All of a sudden, something pops up on my screen, and it's Rocket Mortgage. And it said HELOC, not HELOC, HELOC. And I went, what the? And I looked at it again, and I'm telling her this. I'm telling her this. She sends me a message last night. She's like, I got it too. So Rocket Mortgage has got fake news out there to the point where they're telling you it looks like a HELOC, but it says loan. Remember, loans are bad. Lines of credit are better. That's what we're learning right now. I'm learning. So, like I said, last night she found it. She's like, I got one too. So just be careful and due diligence on anything you're looking at. And you got to make sure that you're simple interest, not amortized. You need to do your homework. And don't sign on the dotted line right away. Just like we tell you to put your stuff in the cart and wait 24 hours before you buy something. Oh, Zippy's trying to get out of my office. Sorry, Zip. No. I didn't want John cursing at the game and you guys all hear him. So just be careful when you're doing anything, and don't go sign documents on the hood of a car in the back lot like me. Oh my God.
I had to get in my Chrome instead of my
Oh gosh, passion. I'm passionate about what we do here on Sunday nights. I'm so passionate. Oh, my brain. And it doesn't shut off.
Oh Lord, I can't even do it because I'm in StreamYard in this browser. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, I can't.
All right,
do
so
it.
can I look at? I'll look at it. I'll look. Let me see if I can find it. It was Rocket HELOC, right? Rocket.
Yep.
Rocket HELOC. Images. I don't even know where I saw it, but you sent it to me on Instagram. All right. Let's see if I can just go into Instagram.
Surprise. Oh, okay, Lake and Bacon. Yeah, people that work on commission. That probably is tricky. I would be budgeting like the lowest amount possible. I have a question. Can this kind of banking be done in any part of the world? I don't know. You'd have to look that up. Robin Smith.
Well, let me play it. Shoot. Rocket loans.
The dark old days of loan sharks.
Yeah, except they're legally allowed to do this.
He wanted me to learn how to do what you are saying with saving on paying off everything with less interest, Donna.
But my husband said he wants me to learn how to do what you are doing with saving on paying off everything with less interest. That's my goal. That is my goal. I can't find that advertisement right now. It's so funny. It was in my face. And it was Rocket, wasn't it? Can you look at your... It was Rocket.
I have it right here too. Let me just get in stream on the other screen.
I'm looking. She's faster. Oh, she's been looking. Options.
Well, if my computer could keep up with me, we'd be even faster. I say the same thing at work. I'm like, waiting.
Oh, there you go. You're coming in. I gotta add you. Oh, smart girl.
Wait, I hit mute.
I'm trying to mute her. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute. Wait, I just muted you. I muted you. I'm gonna unmute you. Can you try now? All right, I have to mute you. Can you present? Just so they have a visual. I give her a second, everybody. Oh, she's so smart. Hold on. I unmuted that.
But now I should be good.
Okay, there you go. We hear you now.
All right, now let me click the right buttons. Goodness. This one.
I'm still looking for it.
Let me get to the right email.
Here she goes. Oh, that's not what she wanted to show us.
Oops. One more time. I'm going to get it this time. Share. Okay. No?
It's your emails.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, you want me to show you emails?
Yeah, this is the trick.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
This is the trick we don't want to fall for. Borrow from your home's equity. Oh, it looks great, right? It's cute with these little balloons. Notice here what it says. What does it say, everyone?
Loan.
Y'all see that?
So just be careful is what we're trying to say. When, okay, let's see what Jesus says. I know if it's a line or loan, ask the loan officer, what's the monthly payment? If they give you a monthly payment, it's a loan. If they say there is no set payment, it depends on the amount borrowed. That would be a line. Yep. Those are great things. Maybe you should just write this down if you're looking at going to a bank or applying for something. Remember, this is important. I'm loving this. If there is a monthly payment, it's a loan.
And that's,
if it's a line,
that's a good,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's a good thing for us to think about too. Like, if anyone has ever bought a car, which I'm sure a lot of us have, And all they want to focus on is, oh, what would you like your monthly payment to be? No, 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 no. How much is this car? What is the interest? What is it worth? All this sort of jazz is what try to keep them not focused on the payment, because that's how they try to get us there too.
All right. So Judy just said, oh my God, that just came up in timeline on YouTube. They're listening to us.
Yep.
They're coming after me tonight. If I don't have a video out tomorrow, please somebody come look for me.
No.
Oh my gosh. Please just due diligence. We're trying to give you guys as much information as we possibly can. We're trying to dot every I, cross every T, but we don't have every answer. And we're not, we're still learning ourselves. And, it's just, we want to outsmart the banks.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? Come on, somebody go back. Pinky in the Brain, right? I want to take over the world. Who remembers that? Oh my gosh. I don't know where that just came from. I swear I have screws loose in such a fun way.
While we're talking about scams, just as a reminder as well, because I keep on getting the scam, whether it's like a fake Chase Bank, your account has been this, your iCloud, those of you Apple users, do not click on those things. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with your iCloud, your payment. Don't click that stuff. Just go log into your account if you're curious, your actual account, your Apple account, and look at your information there. Don't click on those emails.
Yes.
What are we going to do tomorrow, brain? Yes, we're going to take over.
We're going to take over the world. We're going to take over the world, and we're going to do it together. Thank you, Lisa. Oh my God, took me back in time. No, that's Beavis and Butthead. Oh my God, I just started. Okay. Oh my God. I knew I had to wear a t-shirt tonight. I knew it was going to be t-shirt weather at 24 degrees out. Okay, we're not done.
24-0 Eagles? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, my husband's going to be mad. It is not just you, Donna and Andrea. I did get an email on HELOC, and I never looked into it. I just deleted it. Right, make your own phone calls. Go through the direct links. Don't be clicking on things. I have to tell you, what I get recently on my cell phone is I'll get a message, and it'll be like, hey, how you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. Did you lose my number? And it makes you think that that's an old friend, right? That, and then, or, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I'm like, they're not real. They're not real. So I block them right away. Mm-hmm. So do the same. Same. Exactly. When you go to the dealership and they push you towards monthly, what's in your budget? What can you afford? I could get you that number.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yes. Right. Oh my gosh. I am like super, like unbelievable. Okay. So now on a serious note again, I just did my Sunday video. It's coming up right after this, right? It's coming up right up after this. So if you know me and you know what I save on Sundays, you know that I am working. I can't even believe I'm going to bring this to the table. This is how my mind is on do you guys see it when I'm doing my math in my videos and I'm showing you my budget worksheet, and then I'm looking, this challenge will finish this day, this challenge will finish that day. I am looking at projective end dates because I've got sinking fund binders that need to get monies, right, on specific months. You see what I do on Sundays, right? You all know I do Christmas on Sundays. Today, I added to Christmas. I'm sitting here with $14.50 $1,450. Now, I looked at this money today because I added my $50 and I go, this is for December. How would you all feel? Now, this is a question because you are my village. How would you all feel if I swapped that money out for prop money, right? I paid down that HELOC, which will get me to an earlier projection rate where I can then pull that out of the bank or have the cash in December by not having a HELOC payment. What would you all do? And I'm going to wait for the comments to come through.
I love it. You do it, we will understand. Pull it, do it. Prop swap, do it. I would do it. Hi, Carol. Oh, you're over watching the game as well. Can you repeat?
You know that when you're working on a long-term challenge, and I've had this conversation with Steph, Budget with Mama Bear, and I think we've had this conversation, you and I. You know you've got the monies. You know the monies has not been dwindled, used for something frivolous. You know that you've taken that money and you've either put it in your high-yield savings account, but then you filled your envelope with prop money. It just was not the same feeling.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, I'm torn. So think about that. That could get me down. I might be able to finish up an extra month based on that.
To me, that's the hit. That's the like ultimate like dopamine, serotonin, like all the good for me. Just knowing like I'm about to do this is like, that's like the stuff I'm throwing at the car. I'm not saving it in challenges. I'm throwing that stuff right on that car. It's going straight to Navy Federal because I'm about to pay that thing off. So I should be doing a challenge and putting some prop money in it so I can have fun recording it too.
Okay, this is what's holding me back. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so people that, and it goes both ways, the feel of it, the sense of it's not here. It's there, but it's not here.
Yeah.
Right? And the other thing is this.
I tried.
We've got a village of 8,600 and I think 60 people now, right? 8,660 people. I'm at 8,660 with them. If you're not one of my OGs, you like, not that I want to keep the newbies coming in, see you work with prop money. They think you're BSing them.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it. They think you're BSing them. Yeah. She's got $2,000 sitting in the bank. Yeah, she recycled that money. She did this. It's not real. She doesn't have that in the bank. It's clickbait.
Yeah. Because there is a lot of that. Like, I click stuff and I'm like,
right. I don't want you to make that face at my videos.
But well, let me clarify that. It's never at like one of us like budgeters that's like more authentic. It's like these other like ads and like things, and you're like, oh my gosh, like stop trying to get me to buy stuff.
Nice.
Good job. I paid on this month.
Wait, Judy, tell me, what do you mean that's how you feel? You feel like I'm being phony, or they're going to think that I'm being phony? That was a great way to say it. I couldn't get it out.
So I did a short. I was counting cash in a short. This is recently. And they didn't come for me. They just said, can you tell me why some of your bills have stickers on them? So I had to replace, because I didn't go back to the ATM, and I had to swap out some of it was only probably less than $100 of the almost $2,000. But I was like, those are prop bills. And I didn't even explain further because I was like, you're probably not someone that even watches me. You just had a question. And so I just tried to answer it. But like, I kept it moving. But I thought about it like, do they think I'm phony? Like, I'm not phony. Like, I thought for like 2 seconds, and I was like, I don't really care. How much about this do I really care? Because y'all, the people that watch me, y'all know me. So That's what I care about.
Thank you, Judy. Right.
Yeah.
So as a content creator, right? My think about this. I'm a content creator. My content is to teach people how to save money. Okay, unless I'm coming to the table with real money, they might not understand the concept.
Yeah.
But that's only one challenge. That's only one challenge that
Right.
I would probably switch out
Yep.
because it's really doing me no justice sitting there.
Yeah.
It could be working. I could give it a job.
All right, Lisa. Lisa said, Donna, don't worry about what anyone thinks of your channel. You know where the money is. F the others.
Oh,
All right, Lisa. Lisa got a little spicy. Shar said yes, but the OG and the village know you, and if you're just doing one, then it's okay. We're celebrating with Debbie because she did great work.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, Jen, but you know that because you're in the village. People that are coming to the village, I would like to see my channel grow. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to get to 10,000 by the end of this year. By the end of 2025,
mhm.
I would love to have a 10,000 following village. And in order for me to get there, I I don't want to turn people off. So I've got to keep my brand, so to say, in I got to keep it real to the point where I want to continue growing this channel. So how do you balance that with prop money and then real money going bye bye bye? Even though we know where it is.
Yeah. I loved how you a few weeks back, and this has come up. This is not just the first time it came up a few weeks back, but it came up again. Where do you get your money from? And then somebody was asking or making a comment about like your challenges were too big. And I love how not only have you redirected your whole plan, like spent lots of times, you're just showing your resiliency is my point. Like you're spending all this time researching, learning a whole new concept, doing it, getting after it over here. You've rearranged your schedule of what you're recording. In addition to that, you brought back your one-on-one book, which are very reasonably, I mean, you have other reasonable challenges too, but like you're able to like pivot and keep it like interesting. Like you're always doing that. And so I admire that about you. So I'm with Lisa. F them.
Okay. Because honestly, everything I do on a daily basis isn't like I wish it was just to save just for the heck of it. And I'm going to go on this vacation or I'm going to go do that. Everything I'm doing now has got a purpose. And it's a job. It's a job. I watch a lot of channels that use prop money, especially in big challenges, so there isn't a huge amount of money in the house. Listen, I got no money in my house left. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
By me dumping all that money into the and that's another thing that messes with your head after you have that money. So now that money is gone. That got put to the HELOC. And now I sit here going, oh goodness, don't let anything happen on a weekend because I'm not gonna be able to go get money out of a HELOC if I need it. Like there comes another concern. So this is all new. In a year, come back and I'll have a whole nother conversation with you all. But it's mind melding. It's mind melding.
So
Okay,
Beck
wait.
says,
Go ahead.
Beck says, and Beck, this resonates with me. So I wanted to make sure I read it out loud. I just feel like I can't be trusted with the money in my bank account. I still have all the Christmas in cash because I am scared I'll spend it. That is a great insight about yourself, and you're learning through your process. And so what you're doing to mitigate the fact that you are worried you might do this over here and perhaps, redirect where you're not supposed to, you keep it over here. So that's good to know about yourself.
And here's the other thing that I am mentally dealing with. Okay. I just said to you a little while ago, I'm one way in, right? I'm just dumping in. I don't want to pull out. I don't want to do it. Like that's how regimented I am. I don't even want to pull a dime out.
Yeah.
And that's an issue because if I need it, I'm going to have to, but I don't, but that's just the same as saying, okay, we saved it. We got to pull it out of an envelope. You know how torturous that is for us, but then we console one another and say, well, that's what it was there for, right?
Yep.
At least you had it.
Yes.
I keep hearing my own freaking voice in my head.
Oh, yes.
The struggle is real, and I'm being 100% honest. So remember, okay, so did you all see yesterday's savings challenge video, right? Did you all see this?
I'm behind.
Okay, this was yesterday's save. Do I not look like a Trekkie? After I printed her, I was like, she looks like she needs the A from Star Trek.
Or you look like Velma from Scooby-Doo over there on the orange one.
Oh, the orange one. Whoa. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. I am. I'm gonna drive myself crazy.
Okay, Sylvia said my friend struggled saving money and getting into the mindset. I told her use prop bills, do a challenge as though it was real. And once she's seen how much she could have saved, her mindset changed. Love it.
I'm a true believer in mindsets, and that's why I do affirmations.
Yep.
I want us to get into that.
She said, make hoodies, she'll wear them and promote your channel. I love it.
What did I just saw something from Bev. Donna, you have always had a purpose. Now you have clarity. Bev, one day you and I are going to talk on the phone because I think I need you. I don't go anywhere. You have been with me so long that you make me melt. Bev, you definitely make me melt.
Donna,
and see,
yeah, I was just about to read that one.
Go ahead, read it.
Donna, you are so transparent that you were the first person I watched and you got me into saving. So if you were to use prop money, it wouldn't bother me at all.
But I have you already. I've got you. You're with me. It's the ones that don't know me that I don't want to lose them, basically.
Yeah. I feel like, though, some of the people that I watch that use prop, like they say it and they tell that, like somebody said it already. You don't want to, I know, right? You don't want to, or I don't want to keep cash in my house. So this is why I'm using this to represent what's in the whatever account. And I always appreciate that. Yep.
See, now getting back to this, when like on Andrew's live Friday night, they were, Andrew, okay, they were talking about highlighting budgets, right?
Yeah,
budget highlighting.
Mm-hmm.
And categorizing. Mm-hmm. And how they were categorizing their expenses.
Yep.
Household,
variable.
And I sat there, and I think if I went back and watched your video, I would have looked like the deer in the headlights.
You did.
I couldn't understand what they were talking about. I'm like, what? Because when I look at this sheet, I have only the things now. You know what? We're gonna switch to another view. We gotta switch down because I think this is important. They were talking about categorizing. Now, I think I can be even more transparent at this moment. I'm going down. Ready? Let me show you my desk. Okay, there's the desk. All right. Now, am I normal? I'm not backwards, right?
You're normal, but do you want to kick me out for a minute?
Yeah, let's
you took the comment off.
I think we're good.
Yep.
I think we're good, right? I just want to let me ask you this question. Am I still good?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm normal on my side. Okay. Give me a second to get my act together. because I want to share with you all again. Don't laugh. Do not laugh. Do not laugh. Okay. So the other night on Andrew's Live, they were talking about categorizing. And I was just like, I wasn't understanding. Like, I don't even know why. I'm gonna give you a for instance. All right. Forever, I'll start here. Forever, I've showed you this over and over again, right? I'm so proud of this, and that's why I'm gonna keep going back. 1991. This is the year that John and I bought our house, our first house. This is how I work things. This is it, right? Then the other day, yes, I went to John Jay College, but I was saying in one of my videos that I used to take notes, and this is the pen to paper, rewrite it, write it again, right? What I tell you, or I preach to you, I don't just say it, I live it. I do, I truly live it. So when you look at my notes, look at the paper is yellowed. We're talking 1989. These were my classes in college. I would take notes at school, and then I would come home, and I lived in my own apartment. I lived on my own already when I went to college. I went to college 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday classes. I'd come home, I'd sit at my own kitchen table, and I would rewrite all of my notes. All of my notes. So what am I getting at? Then I went to the back of this book. And I went to prior John. When I was dating, Tony and I dated for 7 years. We were going to buy a condo together, right? I did all the math back then. Purchase price, down payment, mortgage, the interest rate back in, I want to say this was probably 1989. Interest rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage was at 11%.
Ooh.
Right. 30 years fixed. These were the numbers. So anyways, what I'm getting at is this. And I don't even know what. Oh, okay, wait, okay. Then I was talking to Lisa yesterday, and she's like, I categorize, I do this. And I said, okay. And then she says, I do it this way. Well, let's look at these. This is how deep my mind goes. 1991, New York telephone. This is what I tracked in 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. And I progressively wanted to see what the bills went up to. So now do you understand why I want to go back and see how much interest I paid on TJ's mortgage? Then this was Lilco, which was our electric company. And then this was the water company. And this is what I used to do, right? Our auto insurance. So I still do it to this day. I don't color code. I don't do all that, but I'm going to show you that this is exactly what I use every month. This is my bill due sheet that is blank. It's always over on my .com. So what do? I take my copy and then I add my stuff, and every month I make a photocopy so I don't have to rewrite this. But I'm going to tell you now that come March, these are going to get changed because I don't have a mortgage anymore on here. I don't have Disney Movie Club is something that's no longer. That, this is what I do. And I track, and then I have all the loan payoff stuffs. I don't need half of this anymore. Look, the mortgage, it's gone. But I was tracking. And this is what kills me, that I was so not focused on the building stuff. But I have been a tracker, obviously, forever and a day.
Yes, you have.
And then I can tell you this. I sit here and I reflect and I go, what the hell happened? What happened? Where did you go wrong in this journey? And then I actually know the pivotal point where I cleaned everything up. And I'll tell you this. A lot of the monies, the getting out of that debt thing, it was all emotional. It was emotional. If he was spending $1,000 on car parts, that's just an example, one of many.
Mhm.
So basically what I'm saying is reflect, accountability, my word for the year. Hold yourself accountable. But then, just like what would Donna say, I forgive myself for my past money mistakes.
I forgive myself too.
Oh my God. But, you know, am I missing anything? Do you remember my comment about parachutes? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. Yes. Yep. But just, you know, what sparked all that was you guys were tracking. And this is where I was going with all that. You guys were talking about your expense trackers. What made my HELOC journey even easier was I knew these things. So every month, and you all know this because I've been telling you this for years, I do all of our banking on the first of the month. I cover everybody's, and then we have meetings. TJ will walk through, Vinny will come in. I don't get into Vinny's. Vinny's different than T. I could get into every single thing of TJ's. If I've got to get into Vinny's PayPal, Vinny has to give me the passcode. But we have it. This is my family unit. This is how we do it together, right? So I have things that can only be paid for with the checking account. What are those things? That is our homeowners insurance, our car insurance, our life insurance policies. I'm trying to think of what else. And then everything else is over on our American Airlines credit card. Everything else goes on there. Our gasoline, our food, our but then I'll tell you this. I have Amazon, and then I have a Disney one that TJ's medical goes on to. So I don't have much that I'm looking at and grabbing and knowing what has to go there. So what I'm really trying to tell you is this: know your numbers, know exactly what was cash, what is credit, and with the HELOC and the paying down debt, that doesn't give you monies to go back out and use it.
Right.
Without this all being gone. Like you gotta realize that too, because that's what scares me. Just like you guys being scared that you're gonna put it in the bank for Christmas, that's a prime example.
Yep.
Was there anything that I missed? I know I just went on a preach.
No, you're good. Jen O said you didn't go wrong, Donna. The banks took advantage of you. They've done it to all of us because we don't know how they tricked us. Rose lost her job. So we were all encouraging Rose. She's got a new grandbaby on the way this week as well, but she lost her job, so she had to pull her money. She had money in her savings, so she's working through that. We're all praying she gets another job to take care of her needs. And Wendy's going to pay off her debt and stop playing around, she said. I know that we need to do our challenge though together.
Oh, thank you.
I had to get that out and ready.
I'll switch back down. I'm gonna switch. I'll switch.
Y'all ready for your brick wall?
All right, let's switch that.
We're well over halfway done in.
Okay, let's grab that. $20. I have to use the calculator. My brain is not.
There was lots of math.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to do this row is going to get completed. 6, 3, 5, 3, and 3.
I'm doing 7, 3, 7, 3.
All right. Another row bites the dust. What do we have saved? 10, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 300 towards a 500. Now, trying to think of who it was. Good job, everybody. I'm thinking it was one of the Jesses. Was it one of the Jesses? Did under one of my videos, they said maybe we do $100 brick wall next time, so that, and we do $10 a week, so that people that couldn't bring the 20, maybe we do that. Maybe we do a 10 and a, I don't know. What do you guys? We're going to be open for discussion on that.
Mm-hmm. I can dig it.
We definitely hold one another accountable.
Yes, we do.
Girlfriend, I'll meet you in the middle.
And Donna's doing all one color. I'm doing, my colors match when I save that money, so I have little blocks. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Okay, Jess. Okay, Jess. Okay, see, I do get to read the comments, and sometimes I get to comment back. But I heard you. I see you. I hear you, and it's definitely on the table. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Go camera queen. Love it.
And a 10.
Make sure you're good with that, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, did we talk about the hop today? I said we wanted to talk to Laura. Laura probably left already. Laura did you all see the hop? Let me look at the comments. Did you guys see the hop? Who got to watch the hop today? Because it made me laugh. It definitely made me laugh.
Laura always makes me laugh.
Oh my gosh. I love the stuff that comes out of her mouth.
Laura's just, she's like a loose cannon.
Oh my gosh. So Laura did the hop today, and it's a good one. So I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert. But at one point, as I was sitting here doing mine, I call her. I'm like, "Your numbers are off." She's like, "No, I fixed it in the video." I go, "Oh," I said, "I didn't fix."
Oh, you didn't keep going. Yeah, she definitely fixed it.
I literally called her because when I woke up this morning and I literally got my coffee, I'm sitting at my desk, she messages me. She's like, "Was I supposed to do $1 for the fur babies and for the kids hop, right? For the ding, ding, ding." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I didn't do that." I said, "Okay." I quickly went on to my thing. I designed, and we all put it out on a community post. And then I said to her, "Pin a comment." She's like, "I don't know how to do that." And I told her how to do it. She did. She's like, "I did it." I'm like, "Great." And it was truly, I woke up to a wonderful laughing hop. She literally had me laughing. And then I had a laugh even more with her. So this challenge, this community is amazing. Now, here I go. I got to keep with the thought process. Now, Andrea, would you like to talk about the Elfmas?
Oh, thank you. Well, one person has already rectified one of their matters, so that's awesome. So guys, I think we still have two. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. That's why I'm like, wait, what are my notes here? I'm tracking my notes as well. 1, 2, 3. That I know of. We still have 3 people that I know of that haven't communicated. So please, 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 I'm begging. If you have not already indicated, if you've sent your gift and you have not went into the Elfster and made the little check box that says that you sent the gift, please go in there and do so. In addition, if you have received your gift, would you please go into your Elfster and say, yes, you've received your gift. That way we could just make sure we're not missing anyone, because it's not fair that we all sign up and say we're going to do something, and we've already had a couple of people that have been completely non-responsive. So some other people have had to step in and make sure people get gifts. That's not fair to anyone.
And the non-responsive ones, honestly,
Yeah.
there's going to be a list.
Yeah.
You know, you can't sign up for something and not follow through. So I don't know who it is, because I did not go over these names with Andra, but we plan on doing Christmas in July. And when we do Christmas in July, it might be by invitation only, based on this challenge, this swap, this Elfster. So just know that, if somebody sent a gift out, they're expecting a gift. That's fair. That's only fair.
Yeah. Oh, Laura, you didn't get yours either. Okay, I'll jot you down on my list.
And we did have people that said that if there's something missing or there has to be an extra gift purchased, they did reach out and say that they would be an extra elf for somebody else. So we have such amazing people in this community. But I'm going to tell you this, and there's that but, and there's that finger. That's not how it's supposed to be. Somebody else is not supposed to pick up your slack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say 3 names that I know of. If you're listening, I haven't seen you guys in the comments, but that doesn't mean you won't watch the replay. So Mary Rebar, I saw your message. I emailed your person. Jalissa Acosta, I emailed your person, and then Marissa Guerrero, I emailed your person as well. So hopefully those will get rectified. The other one was Tiffany Jordan, and I know that her person is here, and that should be rectified soon. Laura, I got to look yours up. So yes, Lisa, that's all I'm saying. Yep, go make sure you guys check the little boxes if you sent your gift and if you've received your gift, please.
Jen, I think it had to do with the building loan. I think that's what it was. I wanted to bring that to the table. But again, what I want to ask you guys is this. I will be putting out that targeting debt, and it's going to reiterate a lot of things, but you never know what I'm going to throw at you. So, all right. Sorry, I cut you off, Andra. I do that often. Please smack me.
You're fine.
Can you do it? No, you gotta do it the way that I'm at, and then I'll go like this.
Well, on my screen, you're that way. So okay. I'll just pull your hair.
Ow! Oh my god! Oh my god! We have to laugh. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Yeah, so just do me a favor, everybody. Log into your Elfster. Just make sure that everything's updated and good.
Oh, and y'all also had homework on your low budget recipes. Don't forget your low budget recipes. I probably need to drop the link again.
Okay.
Let me drop that in again. And I need you guys to track the fact that you have another task to put your budget friendly recipe into the cookbook.
Okay. Somebody give me an update on this game so I don't have to go into the darkness of that living room.
Hey Siri, what is the Super Bowl score?
It's like, behind the Eagles, 24-0, with 12 minutes remaining in the third quarter in Super Bowl.
Wait, it's a shutout? It's a shutout?
They're in the third. There's still quite a bit of time left, but 24-0 is not good.
Oh man. Char, what's your question, baby? Look at that little puppy dog. Oh, John's gonna be upset.
Hey, I'm good. The Eagles beat the Commanders, who beat the Lions, so I'm good with the Eagles.
Sure, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
You fell into it. You should have known.
I had no clue that was coming. Oh my gosh. Are you on my list? I gotta look at my list. I have so many lists. Is Shar on my list? Shar seems to be always on my list. Is Irene Anderson here? She was on your live. I wanted to talk to her. I want to see if we can help her.
I haven't seen her in the comments.
Girl, I don't need one more person telling me I need to be on you, keeping me on my toes. Everybody's got me on their toes. My toes. Oh my God. Oh, my girlfriend called me before. She's like, she goes, I go, how are you? She goes, not so good. I go, what's the matter? We had an ice storm yesterday into this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we were supposed to get up to 6 to 8 inches and we didn't, but it was snow, ice, snow. She was outside. She fell. She's a little bit older than I am. She said she broke her wrist.
Aww.
So she waited till this morning, and her son, who's TJ's age, had to take her to the hospital. And aside from breaking her wrist, I guess part of it might have been dislocated. So she said they put her hand into a netting and then was pulling on it to reset.
Oh.
And it's Cody. Cody was there. And she says to Cody, I might have to hold your hand because it really hurts. And she was holding his hand and she was squeezing it. And I guess she was in pain. And now Cody's 30-something years old, TJ's age.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, he hit the floor. He fainted. He fainted. And I get that. He was watching his mother in pain. So basically, she called me and she says, and she said, this woman, can I tell you, of all the years I've known her, she never ever speaks ill on anyone. Never a bad word. Like, I want to be her when I grow up. She never complains. Like, never. She just does what she's supposed to and does it, right? So she calls and she's like, and she couldn't get the word orthopedic out. She goes, it starts with an O. I go, an orthopedic? She goes, yeah. She goes, could you take me tomorrow? And I said, I can take you tomorrow. She goes, it might be Tuesday. I go, I'm telling you now, I'm not driving over that mountain in inclement weather. So if it's tomorrow, yes. If it's Tuesday, you need to reschedule.
Right?
Because that mountain is bad. Yes.
They're saying it's a book that you said you wanted, so they're just checking back in with you on it. Not that it was Shar.
Listen, you all, it's on my list. February is not over yet. I have the month of February to get everything out of my brain and out.
Well, Jen O wants to. Okay, is Beauty and the Beast on your list?
Well, Jen O, Beauty and the Beast is actually a gift to third tier members right now. Anything Beauty and the Beast, they're getting members for third tier, which is here for the village, is actually getting they're getting something really amazing. And I don't tell you that so that you join memberships, but just know that when you do join memberships, there are perks to it, right? With anything else. Mm-hmm. So last year, I actually, on one of the lives, I put out a survey real quick. And I think I put Pinocchio, Beauty and the Beast, and Snow White. And you all went in and you answered which one was your favorite. And they had picked Beauty and the Beast. And I knew that asking that question in 2024, my goal for 2025. Starting in January, Tier 3 is going to get a book. And it's The Enchanting Ways to Save Money with Belle and Beast. And every month, their free gift is going to be a Beauty and the Beast Savings Challenge. So a year long, and it's going to become a book at the end. Now, they also get, most of the time, they get 20% off my website. Sometimes it's 15. Most of it's 20. Then they also get what the middle tier gets, which is the other tier. And the other tier is getting a year-long challenge where it is minis. And it's going to be monthly based. So this was January's. So tier 3 gets both. The middle tier gets this, and the first tier gets comments on lives. So I have 3 tiers, and that's that's where Belle and Beauty are. Beast and Belle are. They're not coming. I don't see challenges being done with them for an entire year because there's a theme going for members. But thank you for asking.
Shar
I
said
feel
she
so
always
bad when I
gets
took
blamed.
membership. What?
Shar said she always gets blamed. And then
They're not getting blamed.
wait, what do you guys? You said 2023 again, LOL. And then Amy said, at least says she's stuck in time. We got to figure out what happened in 2023 to her.
I said it. Oh, you guys didn't see it yet because it's coming tonight.
Oh,
You
when you
see?
started, yeah, okay.
Do you see? I went back to 2003 last week. 2 days out of last week, I wrote down 2003 in my book. Then I went to 23, but I know why I went to 23. I don't know why I went back to 03. No clue. I even asked Rena, I was like, what are we doing in 03? Can't ask John, he wouldn't remember. Oh, did I just say 23 again? Oh, well. Last year, 24. I just don't want to get any older. Who are we kidding? I am. I'm stuck in time. The DeLorean ran out of juice. It's the damn DeLorean. And then you guys were asking about the roof. The roof still has to get done. So I was a little bit short on the roof monies, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm hoping to be over par than under par. My head hurts again. Doc made it run on banana peels. Okay. Oh, I saw you say that. Yes. Maybe that's why I'm back in time. You know what? Who's to say we don't have the different planes? Oh, you know what I want to talk to you guys about? Oh, what the hell is it called? When you're sleeping. Vivid dreams. There's where if you can get yourself to go into your what is this? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Come on, somebody's got to know.
No, Reese. Insurance is not going to cover the roof.
No. I will tell you this. Todd came. He showed up, I think, 2 weeks ago. And I said to him, come here. And he's like, I have my boots on. I go, I don't care. Come in. And then I showed him something that needs his priority first within this ground floor of my house. And then I said to him, now you could go down to the barn with John. So whatever they did, they talked about, I don't have a price on that yet. But the deal was, since TJ has the dump trailer, I don't know if John's ripping off and TJ, I don't know if my men are ripping off and then we're disposing of it to cut back on prices, but they're working something out. I don't have a number for that. I don't. Not REM sleep. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. Can I tell? Oh my God. Lucid. Wait, we'll come back. It's called lucid dreaming. Wait. See how things come out of my head? 2003. Last week, I have such amazing friends. I tell you this all the time. I get a text message. Just letting you know, high school reunion in May. I go, oh, kidding me. He goes, you're coming, right? And I go, okay. It's, so I turn around to John, I go, we got a high school reunion. And he goes, oh, have fun. I go, no, you're coming. 1985. And here we have Jose, 2003. I'm feeling so old.
Sure, I think there's a few younger ones.
Oh my gosh. That really made my day. Lucid. They said Lucid. I only saw Rem.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Amy, I see you now. Yes. Oh my God. If I just read the comments. But see, it comes. It comes. Has anyone ever had lucid dreams? Like, I watch videos on it where you can, I want to do it so badly. Oh my gosh, you were born in 1985. I was graduating high school. I was. In 89, I joined the finest police department in the world, NYPD. Oh my God, I feel old. Guys, you're killing me, Smalls. Deb's got a little bit of time on me. Deb's in my boat. But you know what? I'm going to say this. All of you youngins, I'm so impressed that you all are here.
Me too.
And that you're taking accountability at this age and not this age. So hats off to you all.
There's so many budgeters that have like little kids, they're younger people, families. I am also just so happy and excited for all those families that decide to do this at those ages.
Well, look at it this way. They've got technology. The other day on my phone, I'm only on Instagram. Oh my gosh, Katie, Channel 4, NBC, whatever her name was, cute, back in the 90s. They were talking about the birth of the internet, and they didn't know what the @ sign was for. And then they were talking about the World Wide Web, and I sat there going, oh my God, that was us. It was all so brand new, and now we've got the world at our fingertips.
I talk about that often at work. Like when I joined the Air Force, like we literally learned on typewriters. Then we got word processors, and it just started moving very quickly. But we did not know how to use. We did not grow up to. We didn't know how to do that stuff. Like we had our video games, and where they're at today is like whoa. And we've learned that in our lifetimes. Like it's bonkers.
Wow. Katie Couric. Yes. See, you guys, you got me. It was a reel with her. She was talking to somebody. Aw.
And then they laugh at me. The youngins at work laugh at me, y'all. They're like, oh, what's a rotary phone? And I'm like,
ask them how to look up something in a phone book.
A phone book, what was the Dewey Decimal, like the card catalog we used to have to use to find our books?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Love it. All right, 9:12. Let's call it a night. Monday's a work day.
Indeed.
I had a wonderful evening, everybody.
Me too.
Thank you guys for being here and listening, and there are good things coming. We're going to learn so much together.
Yes.
Yep. All right. We shall see you all in the next video.
See you at the next video and on the hot topics next Friday and the hot videos this week.
Yep. Have a great night, everyone.
Night.
Love yous. Bye.